At some point, you will find yourself in a position where you have zero leverage. You will need a critical favor from someone who holds all the power, and your survival will depend on how you ask for it. Our default instinct in these moments is to beg. We appeal to the powerful person's sense of fairness, we ask for mercy, or we remind them of all the times we were loyal to them in the past. This strategy stems from a common cognitive bias. We assume that because our needs and our history are the center of our world, they must also be important to the person we are asking. In reality, relying on a powerful person's gratitude is a dangerous mistake. It is an active invitation for them to discard you. In 14th century Lucca, Italy, a man named Stefano di Poggio learned this lesson too late. After quelling a dangerous rebellion for the city's prince, Castruccio, Stefano believed he had earned a favor. Stefano approached the prince to ask for a pardon for his family members who had taken part in the uprising. He spoke of his family's past generosity and their long years of service to the crown. Castruccio listened without a hint of anger. He praised Stefano's desire for justice and invited the entire Poggio family to the palace to settle the matter and celebrate their reconciliation. As soon as the family arrived, Castruccio had them seized. Within days, every member of the Poggio family was executed, including Stefano. Stefano treated a past favor like a debt that had to be paid. He didn't understand that for a man like Castruccio, a debt of gratitude is a burden, a reminder of an obligation he'd rather erase than honor. Reminding a superior of what they owe you doesn't create loyalty, it marks you as a liability they need to remove. In 433 BC, the city-states of Corinth and Corcyra were headed for war. Both sent ambassadors to Athens, knowing that whichever side won the Athenian alliance would win the conflict. The Corinthian representative gave a passionate speech centered on guilt. He detailed how much Corinth had done for Athens in the past and argued that the Athenians were morally obligated to return the favor. The representative from Corcyra took the opposite approach. He admitted they had never been friends with Athens. Instead, he pointed to their massive navy, the second largest in Greece, and explained how that fleet could help Athens crush their rivals. The Athenians voted overwhelmingly to ally with Corcyra, completely ignoring Corinth's appeals to history and morality. By trying to make Athens feel guilty, Corinth only created irritation. Powerful people do not want to be reminded of their debts. They want to be shown their opportunities. This is the mechanic of effective persuasion. You must stop looking at the past and start promising a future that serves their interests. When forced to choose between a loyal past and a powerful future, a pragmatist will choose the future every single time. Mastering this requires an exercise in empathy inversion. You have to step entirely out of your own desires to understand the specific internal motives of the person you are dealing with. This is how the advisor Yelu Chutsai saved the city of Kaifeng from Genghis Khan, who was prepared to slaughter the entire population to turn the land into pasture for his horses. Yelu knew that appealing to Khan's mercy or his respect for human life was a waste of time. To a conqueror, those concepts were meaningless. Instead, he explained that a standing city could be taxed for years, and its craftsmen could build the Khan's war machines. He proved that the city was worth more alive than dead. By showing that the city's survival would directly lead to more wealth and better weapons, Yalu dissolved the Khan's resistance. Of course, not every target is a warlord. Some powerful people actively want to be seen as noble, merciful, and charitable. For these people, public displays of benevolence are the goal. It allows them to feel and appear superior to everyone around them. To reach this type, don't offer financial returns. Offer a stage to demonstrate their good heart. Whether dealing with a ruthless prince or a vain philanthropist, the logic is the same. You aren't asking for a favor, you're offering to fulfill their desires. Every person you meet is a separate culture with a unique language of self-interest. To get what you want, you have to learn to speak their language fluently. Real power isn't achieved by making others see your value. It's achieved by putting your own ego aside so you can show how you serve them.